from Back to the Future. Fortunately, we managed to clean all the manure out of Biff's car, as well as what filmmakers guessed cars might look like in 2015, which is the year Doc and Marty traveled to in Back to the Future Part 2.
Flintstones.
And here we've got some more recent picture cars, including this tank from Transformers, which may look like a real tank, but it isn't. It's actually made entirely out of wood, and has just been painted to look like a real tank. It's a real DIY project, because ultimately all that matters is what you see on screen, right? It doesn't need to be a real tank. That Ferrari doesn't need to be real. Any of those buildings in our metropolitan sets, those don't need to be real either. They're just facades, right? As long as it looks believable on camera. And as strange and outlandish as a wooden picture car may seem to you, we actually have another wooden picture car to show you. This one from The Lost World, Jurassic Park, the second film in the Jurassic Park franchise. In fact, we got a lot more where that came from in that film. And one scene in particular where T-Rex starts pushing them off the side of a cliff. Now, if we come around the back, you can actually see some of the paint here peeling, which reveals the plywood underneath. We made it out of plywood because that's a lot lighter than metal, and we're dangling it off of a cliffside. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. All right, well, can't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, you guys didn't think I was kidding about the dinosaurs bit, did you? Because yeah, I was not. Not kidding. Here's your Tyrannosaurus. If you're looking for tips on how to survive a dinosaur attack with grace and style, we need look no further than Jurassic World. This guy's got his priorities straight. That's actually a cameo by Jimmy Buffett on Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville, which you can now enjoy later this evening in City Walk. Now, this scene is relatively unusual as far as dinosaur attacks go in the Jurassic Park films because it's bright and sunny. In the first three films especially, they use the weather a lot to help establish tone and set the mood for a scene. They made it dark, they made it rainy. But of course, we don't get a lot of rain here in Los Angeles, so filmmakers have had to get a bit creative over the years in terms of making weather work for them. Emphasis on the making. Since we're talking about rain and weather, I think now's a good time for me to hand it over to the Today Show's Al Roker. Let's see if he can give us an idea of what kind of weather we can expect on the rest of the tour today.
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal backdrop. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Lincoln. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street. And we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Island Raw. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the lot.
Thanks, Al. So here we are in Old Mexico. I don't seem to think there's going to be a flood, but listen, I know this rain came out of nowhere. It still doesn't look like enough for a flood, so we'll just wait it out and be on our way here in a few moments. Oh gosh, that really doesn't sound like it's flooding out, does it? You know, it is hard for me to tell from up here, but cars 3 and 4, can you guys just do me a favor, just scream for me really loud if you see anything coming? Oh, there's... I know you guys. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Great Scott! That escalated quickly. Don't worry, folks. None of that was real. It was all fake. Even the water was fake. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 6 Points, Texas.
I need to try my stuff now.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this town don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal Rock.
Hindi ko nyari lang
This is
yan.
where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot you.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now let's see you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good.
All right. Well, I'll see you again, Fallon.
Or you can count on it, Fallon. Heck yeah.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just have to talk it out, that's all.
Well, I guess we'll mosey on out of here as well then, Jimmy. Now, 6 Points, Texas got its name because it used to be one of 6 Western sets that we had here on the Universal lot. Because back in the silent film era, Westerns were really popular, and we made a lot of them. Oh, it looks like we've got an emergency corn pole, folks. If it is a medical emergency, Did somebody jump off of the tram? Oh, sir, you can't do that. All right, folks. So just if you do need to get off the tram, if you fall and drop something, or if you have an emergency of any kind, please pull the emergency cord in the future and don't jump off the tram. Thanks, guys. So that is one of our 6 Western sets that we used to have here on the Universal lot. Because back in the silent film era, we used to make a lot of movies. In fact, we made over 200 movies a year. Part of the way that was possible was with 6 Western sets. We could be shooting 6 different movies, all running a little bit behind schedule. So they're pulling a bit of OT here. So we do have some lighting and camera equipment over by car 4. That camera's a film camera. You're not going to see that on a lot of productions anymore. Some productions still use film, for instance, The Middle on ABC. But for the most part, you're going to see people shooting digitally now. You can also see we've got some flags. That's our lighting equipment. That's kind of just to help aim and shape. Anyways, okay. Just a little bit. Stay in your seats. One of the bright sides, we had a great group to set above us, right? The system is crashed. The door's open. But how is it even possible for there to be a train inside a soundstage? Congratulations, we just survived the earthquake. The big one. Alright, well, if you wanted to shoot a sequence like that for film or for TV, it might take weeks to shoot and involve hundreds of cuts, despite only lasting about 30 seconds on screen.
You can appreciate. It's a good neighbor.
What the hell? Let's move that.
Did you guys see that? Oh no, that's Jack there by the boat. No, Jack. No, Jack. Jack, there's a boat. There's a boat, Jack. Jack. I'll never let go. I promise. Okay, well that really bit. I'm not gonna lie. I liked him a lot, but we don't want to end up like Jack, so everybody please remain seated at all times as we hide behind these canisters of gasoline. What could possibly go wrong? I don't know, this doesn't feel right. It's really nice, there's a shark! We're gonna need a bigger tram. Can you see his eyes? They were dead. Like a doll's eyes. Ooh, we made it. No power in the verse can stop us now. Alright, well, let's turn this into a learning moment. Can anybody tell me what kind of shark that is? What was that? I feel like somebody up here is trying to ruin my joke, so I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you. It is a robot shark. Robot shark is the answer we're looking for. Yeah. In fact, if you take a look behind you, you can see the only shark in the world that can do the backstroke. But bump. Right? Because it's swimming backwards that sharks don't normally. No? Just me? Thank you so much. I'll be here all night. And turns out animatronic shark works much better than the one they used in the film Jaws. Theirs sank to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean on the very first day of
I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service. And as of 16.9 seconds ago, I'm the man in charge.
The hell you are.
Let me clue you in on two things, sweet cheeks. One, there's a high-value witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard your vehicle. And two, an international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw is honing in on this vehicle to take that witness out. Shaw's as ruthless as they come. He'll stop at nothing to eliminate his target. Every living soul on this vehicle is in serious danger. Other than that, enjoy the ride.
All right,
This is
guys.
not your jurisdiction.
It is now, stink pickle.
Let's just let them work that out in private. This does sound pretty serious, but you know what? I think it's best if we just follow instructions. I don't know about you, but I'm inclined to listen to Agent Hobbs. Hopefully you guys don't hold it against me for listening to him and not the FBI. But frankly, Agent Hobbs seems about as solid as a rock. So I feel like we kind of got to go with him on this one. So let's just keep our heads down and we are undercover, so everybody just try to blend in, okay? But those poor Who's of Whoville, they just had the worst real estate agent ever. Because on the Snowflake, their neighbor was the Grinch. Out here on the back lot, their neighbor's none other than Norman Bates, innkeeper of the Bates Motel. Actually, if we have any out-of-towners looking for a place to stay, I hear they've got 12 cabins and 12 vacancies.
Mami, this is the moving side.
Oh, look, there's Norman. We actually have plans next weekend. I'm really excited about it. Yes, he can usually be found here, keeping those rooms nice and clean in case any lonely wanderers come by on a dark and stormy night. Oh, he's even helping that lady out to her car. Must have learned his manners from his mother. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I think I've misread the situation. Oh, Norman. Norman, I just wanted to fix you. Well, I gotta say, I've never seen a group of people so unconcerned about being chased by a strange man with a knife. I mean, who's the real psycho in this situation, I ask you? Alright, we'll just let him get back to whatever it is he's up to and pass my mother's house here as quietly as possible. Hopefully she doesn't see us out the bedroom window, because she's got a reputation for being a little bit mad. But you know, we all go a little mad sometimes, especially when there's a plane crash in your backyard, which is exactly what poor mother is dealing with. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds.
Plane crash.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision that Steven had.
You took them to sit down to talk about the war. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
Maybe I'll do it. You do it. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Just get them closed.
Sira yung plane, pero nag-crash. Hindi yan totoo sa amin. Robbie, get in.
I know. Teacher there.
Get in.
Well, oh look, there's a part of the plane.